Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Cobra Pearl back at it again. And today we're going to talk about Monarch First Edition and the quality control issues that I've experienced firsthand with my cold foils, non-foil majestics, rainbow foils, you name it, you can see it on all the cards. And I've also spoken to a lot of Discord members over the last couple weeks about their experience with their cards as well. And it seems like it's a running theme that the quality control um, has been lacking for Monarch First Edition. Um I have to say though, I love Monarch gameplay. I love the new mechanics, but I hate the product. Um, Not so much the artwork or anything. The artwork is nuts. It's amazing. It's you've seen my videos out there, me always complimenting the artwork, but the quality control issues are the reason why I hate this set as a product. Um, so these boxes were not cheap because everyone has this preconceived notion that first editions for collectors only, first editions for collectors only. So right off the bat in Toronto, box prices were at 450. You know, they dropped a little bit to about 400. Now they're back up to 500 to $600. Um, so with that in mind, if they are for collectors, then the quality should be on point, right? And this is not the case. And yes, everyone's going to be in the comment section. I've heard it before. A friend has already posted it in the Facebook. They're complaining that telling he's whining about the cards. Listen, if this is a collector's game and first ed is for collectors, condition matters. And if a lot of the population of legendary cold foils, majestic cold foils, common cold foils, rainbow foils are doo-doo in quality, well, then how are you going to collect it? It's going to grade poorly. There's going to be no resale value if that is a concern for you. But for me, it's aesthetic. So if you see behind me, this is the Luminaris from one of my friends. We see a lot of bite marks or roller dents or whatever you want to call it underneath the legendary sign or on the bottom edge. And you can see it right here where my mouse is showing. Um, and this is the same card on the back end. You see roller dents, white edges, raised edges. Right here kind of looks like it's warped and wavy, and this is one of the most sought after weapons for majestic cold foils. And yet, I don't know who's going to pay a couple $100s for this. I guess there are people out there that will buy light played, heavy played cards just to have it in cold foil to do. But for me, these things are unsightly. And for some reason, I always just focus on these blemishes rather than appreciating what I have. And of course, if you're able to pull one, it's amazing because they seem to be short printed. But however, these things really bother me. Uh, and this is the top of the card. This is pack fresh near mint. So this gentleman is waiting to hear a response from LSS on their replacement policy. Haven't heard back from them as of yet. So this card has glaring quality control issues. If this card gets denied, I literally do not know what will get approved because you have dent marks, you have raised edges, and you have more dent marks front and back. Okay, move on to the next card. This one is not so bad, but they also I just want to point out how faint these issues can be. Like right here above Legend Story Studio, that's generally a place that we see a lot of roller marks or indents there as well on this vestige of soul. So it's either around this area under the rarity symbol or somewhere around the Legend Story Studio sign that you can see these dent marks front or back. I mean, I hope your cards don't have this. However, put it on a black border. Put it on the reverse side of your playmat, and you'll see these things. Here is a beautiful specimen of Valiant Dynamo. However, right here, again, under Legend Story Studio, here is a roller dent mark or whatever it is. There's an indent on this image, but there's no print lines. Everything is beautiful. And then bung, 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 you see more dent lines. Now this one is literally an indent going across the back of the card. Um, I've been asking them to just send this into LSS to see what's up. Um, but they are disheartened with a lot of the cards that they've sent in that looked like this, potentially, with a lot of dents and edge wear and such like that, that they don't want to send it anymore, that they think it's a waste of time and everything's going to get denied. Um, so, I mean, I think this would be a great candidate to be replaced. It is super, super indented there. And this Vestige of Soul, at first you look at it and it's like, I don't see any dent marks. I don't see any raised edges and nothing. But check this middle section. Right above the text, you have this giant, giant, giant. It looks like an ink, like either a little bit of darker ink went through the image. Um, it's a beautiful card outside of that print line. And this card is very interesting because it's actually missing cold foiling. Like you see here is missing cold foiling. It's missing a little bit here that's missing cold foiling. And then you see here that's missing cold foiling. So I mean, I hope this will get replaced, but who knows? And this is my actual personal copy of the Luminaris. As you can see right here, I have one. I pulled it. It's in my videos. But the back edges are raised. So, there's the normal fab corners, which is totally fine. That's kind of the normal thing now. So it is what it is. However, these edge wear, edge flares, edge raising is super new. I guess it's been in Monarch. I haven't seen them as well in other products. Here's another image of edge flipping. It's just it's more prevalent in Monarch, and it's very interesting. Here is actually one of my Dimensional Crossroads rainbow foil, pack fresh, but there's dimples on the face of the card. So like I don't know. The rainbow foil sits in between a sandwich of cards, right? So I don't know how this card got dimples on it, other than little pebbles in there. I'm gonna try to send this in and see if it gets replaced or not. But I can see them saying that it's near mint or it's something that's not manufactured error, and they'll go from there. And this is so I've been on a quest of finding a vestige of soul, just because I love the art and I love the cold foiling. Dimples down here again. This is where I always see them, here or here, and it's not something that I want. On the very back of this card, you see white edges, raised edges, beautiful card, but just a lot of issues. And this is a dynamo that I wanted to buy. However, again, same placement. You have edge wear, roller dents, whatever it may be. So I don't know what LSS has to do to address this issue. I know the replacement policy. I've tried to have some cards sent in. They've said two things. Your card is near mint. We follow PSA. And two, you need a receipt from your local game store, and local game store was in bold. So I sent a receipt from a store from Barrie, Ontario, which is in the same province as me, as well as I sent in a receipt from a local LGS, not a local, sorry, an LGS from Alberta, and they did not accept it. I have a major concern with that, mainly because in this day and age, I'm buying from within my country. I'm personally supporting local game stores that have been amazing to the fab community. They're hosting tournaments. They have really good pricing. I would say fair market pricing. So it was like, under $200. Um, and they've been above board this whole time. So I have issues with shopping at my local game stores within Toronto because they're charging $450 a box. And they're not really hosting that many tournaments. So I personally don't want to support those stores that don't do anything for myself and our community members, locally, as well as in the Canadian Discord, because a lot of these stores are doing tournaments through webcam, and doing a great job on a weekly basis. Um, so that's my concern about the replacement policy. I don't see anything. If Yes, people are going to say I'm complaining. However, there needs to be some more black and white, right? So it seems like unless cards are crimped, which have value in some people's eyes, or bent in half, I don't see any other card being replaced. Um, And I think there's just needs to be more clarity in black and white in this, so we're not just blindly throwing in requests and they're just getting denied and getting frustrated of the whole situation. Um, so I mean, this is hit me in the comment section below. Let me know whether your cards have experienced this. Some people this may not bother them, um, but this bothers me for some reason. It's unsightly. I love the artwork and I love everything about Monarch, but it's a shame that these cards are damaged in this way. I don't know whether it was a rush to get this product out, or at the print shop they had to get some other printing equipment to meet the demands, and they weren't calibrated properly. I don't know what it is, but it needs to be addressed because it's hard for a collector to want to crack open boxes only to beat RNG to hit let's say a Valiant Dynamo, and then beat RNG again that it's not dinged. Again, fab corners or whatever it is, but dings and raised edges, not it. I'm sorry that this is a longer video. As you can tell, I'm kind of really passionate is the word about this situation because I like nice things and I want everyone else to have nice things too. Until next time, everyone, stay safe, stay cool because it is hot in Canada right now. Don't touch your faces. We'll catch you next time. Peace out.